Good morning, everybody. Buenos dias. But if you're just in Spain and you don't know what time it is, you just say hola buenas. That's what the Spanish say, because they're just too lazy to work out what time it is, whether it's morning, lunchtime, or evening. So yeah, do what the Spanish do. Speak lazy Spanish. Been for my first Spanish lesson yesterday at Quesada. 2-hour session. Oh my god. My brain was frazzled by the time I came out of there. I'm still not 100% well. Definitely think I had COVID. You can probably still hear it in my voice. Still really tired, having to have siestas during the day. It's just such a hard life. But yeah, just over 2 weeks in, going for my morning walk along the promenade in Torrevieja. I think I've already said that I've got my car now. I rented a car, but that was a pile of shit, illegal, not roadworthy. So got in touch with them, got my money back, or most of it, and I've bought a car. Little Citroen DS3, nothing flash, but it'll do me. Long gone are the days of the Mercedes Sports Coupe. New life, new mindset, and I don't have the same money, so I have to live within my means. I'll have a better idea at the end of the month, obviously what I've spent my first month, bearing in mind my friend was over for the first 10 days, so we did go out. So obviously I'm just being a little bit more careful now. Still going out and getting my coffees, having the odd meal out. To be honest, when you look at a menu del dia, you know, between 11 and 14 euros. I don't eat big portions, so by the time I've ate the starter and 2 spoonfuls of the main, I'm full. So then I get a doggy bag and I have it the next day. So I'm getting 2 meals for 12 euros. By the time you go to the supermarket and buy things, you know, it's just as cheap eating out. So I'm not stressing too much about going out for a meal, as long as I don't go crazy. And my next news is, I wasn't intending on buying somewhere as soon. I rented an apartment for 8 months in Torrevieja, because I know it. It's small, 35 square metres. Bit of a culture shock when I first got there, obviously with Tracy as well. But now that it's just me there on my own, yeah, I could survive there. Maybe not with all my suitcases and stuff that I've got. So I've had to do a lot of improvising, but I'm managing. It feels quite cosy now. But anyway, I've been obviously looking at properties, you know, here, there and everywhere. I do know certain areas quite well, because I was here for December and January last year, at the beginning of the year. And anyway, this, I always knew what I wanted. It's whether I could afford it or not. I do like to be by the coast as much as possible, but again, it has its downfalls. The price, trying to get parked is a just absolute nightmare, and I think it's harder to make friends in a big city. So I've ended up buying a penthouse apartment in Algorfa. Not in the town itself, just outside next to the La Finca Golf Club and Resort, 5-star spa, sorry. It's very early, I've just woke up, I only had 1 coffee. And I absolutely love it. I always had a dream for all these years that I wanted to live in Spain, and that was always the plan, to retire to Spain, to have a rooftop solarium. I love the sun, I absolutely love the sun. I mean, you get a rooftop sorry, see, a rooftop solarium, you get sun all year round. At the minute, I've been hiding from the sun, because obviously I've been poorly, and when you're in it constantly, you get a bit sick of it, so you do look for the shade. But winter sunshine up in the rooftop solarium is just amazing, and I'm happy to tell you that I've managed to find one within my budget. As soon as I seen it online, I just fell in love with it. Arranged the viewing, well, went and had a quick look at the urbanisation. It's got a small little pool, very small community. Spoke to a couple of the residents. I've got holiday homes there, lovely English women, another English woman. Arranged with the agent to go and have a viewing a couple of hours later after I picked my car up, and I just fell in love with it. Didn't make an offer there and then. Thought I'd play it a bit cool, see if I could get some money off, but they sell within a week, and they don't come up very often in this urbanisation. So I made an offer, it got declined, came back with a counterbalance offer. I was going to try and go for an extra couple of grand off, and I thought, you know what, because they had another viewing lined up the next day, and the next day it wouldn't have stayed. I could have potentially lost it for €2,000. So I paid the asking price, well, not the asking price, what they came back with. So yeah, hopefully, because I'm using a friend that I've got who is an estate agent, a solo independent estate agent, he's just been an absolute godsend, making sure I don't buy anything dodgy. He's obviously put me onto his solicitors, and we're hoping to complete within 30 days. So I should have my keys for my penthouse apartment, 2 bedrooms, nothing flash, not massive. To be fair, the rooftop solarium is nearly as big as the apartment, but that's fine by me because it's all about outside space in Spain. So yeah, I should have the keys maybe for the first week in October or thereabouts, if all the paperwork's correct from their side, which hopefully it will be. It should be. They were a Belgian-Dutch couple as a holiday home. Everything's brand new in it, furniture. So yeah, I literally don't have to do anything. There's a couple of little things I might do going down the line, but I can basically move in. So yeah, very exciting times. So far, have I made the right decision? Hell yeah. This is definitely what I dreamed life would be in Spain. Getting up in the morning, sitting on my balcony, having my first coffee, then going for a walk. As you can see, you know, it's beautiful. It's how I dreamt of my days being. You know, I'll get to the end, then I'll stop for a coffee, a little cortado, which is a nice small coffee, and then I'll walk back all the way to the end and then have another coffee in Keepers. Then I'll go back. Today I've been a bit busy the last couple of days, Spanish lessons yesterday, so I was back at school. But yeah, want to learn the language as much as I can. It's not going to be easy being 50 something. Obviously your brain's not as good as what it was, but taking in information and staying there. But I won't give up. I've never gave up with anything in life, so I'm sure learning Spanish won't be any different. So yeah, things are starting to just feel like, the weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I don't have any stress. Everything just seems to be going so easy. Yeah, I'm sure I'll pick up some problems along the way, but it's how you deal with them, isn't it? I think in life in general. I've got my TIE appointment on the 17th September. I've already got my Padron, I've got my NIE. Then it's obviously once I get my TIE, I can then exchange my driving licence for a Spanish one. I've got a fab woman in Torrevieja who's been helping me, who's very cheap compared to some of these big companies. So if you want her details, send me a message, and I'm happy to pass her details on. She's just been a godsend, and I trust her just 100%, so I'm happy to pass her details on because I've used her and I've seen how she works. So yeah, it's getting warm already. The sun's out. The last couple of days there's been a bit of a so-called storm. I hit Orihuela Costa. I've seen the videos. I know Benidorm's getting absolute loads of rain. Here there's been a couple of days where it's been cloudy. The last couple of days, a couple of little spots of rain. Very overcast, but my god, very humid. Still just absolutely dripping of sweat. So today the sun is back out. I think it's to reach 28 today. You can see the sun's out already. So yeah, that's why I try and get my morning walks in early before the heat of the day. So I'm still not feeling 100%. So because obviously I've been quite busy over the last couple of days with a friend, going out, doing things, having meals, I've not had my morning walks, like my hardcore walks, like this morning. So I'm going to have a beach day today, later on. I'm going to get in the car with my sun lounger, maybe a little picnic and come to the beach. I prefer Los Locos side. It just seems a little bit quiet. I mean, obviously it is quieter now because the Spanish have all went back to Madrid and etc. But it's still busy. But I should be able to find a parking space. I know a few little spots now where I can find one, so you get to learn things. I found my little favourite bakery to get my bread in. You know, I found the easiest ways to get up and down. Oh, there's a big bus here with loads of kids, I think. Maybe a safari. Oh, Rio Safari, Elche. Oh, riosafari.com. So it must be a tour. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that for now. And I'll give you another update of different things as and when they come. But yeah, I just wanted to say that I couldn't have dreamt of anything more, to be honest. I really couldn't have. Please like and subscribe. Comment, ask me anything, and I'll answer honestly. Hasta luego.